On this trip, we're headed up to the north end of Clark County, past the big reservoirs to camp at a dispersed camping site in the National Forest. I spent some time to gather together the basic camping gear, which I threw in the back of my truck, and I headed out to meet my daughter and her crew. We're camping here in this big open field. Well, not big, but an open field of sorts. And over here in the margins, the wild strawberries are everywhere. This trip happened on Memorial Day in 2019, and it was raining. It rained most of the weekend, which is kind of why I've given up camping on Memorial Day weekend for the most part, because it almost always rains. But camp in the rain we did, and it was fun. We had a good time. We managed to do a couple of hikes, one to the lakes that were right close to the campsite, and one to a little stream that's further away. And we played wiffle ball and shot off the 22s. So, all is well. This is where camp was set up to deal with the rain. That's Chase and Klaus, and then Andrea and Cody, and with Daryl in the background, sitting under the tarp. And then there's the Easy Up, which helps again with keeping things dry. They have the camper with the rooftop tent on it, and Andrea and Chase sleep in the back of the Tacoma. And you probably didn't see Judge in any of those pictures, so that's Judge. So tell me about your organization system as you're cleaning up and getting ready to cook breakfast.
Okay, so this has all of the stuff you can grab quickly, like your instant coffee, mix-ins for water, flossers, chapstick. These are little things to hold down a tablecloth to a picnic table if you have one. Hot chocolate, apple cider, cigars for Daryl, a wine opener, a must in your grab and go.
For sure.
These are your coffee percolator thing, not percolator, but you know, you put your
coffee filter in it?
Coffee filter in there, and they fold down small.
That's nice.
Sweetener, here's some cinnamon, salt and pepper, and then our toothbrushes are in here, and I just learned this trip because I always have to go into our packs to get our toothbrushes because we always brush our teeth in the kitchen, and that seems silly, so I'm just going to keep them in here for now. Seasoning, salt, that's about it in this one.
What else you got?
This one has food stuff.
Sure. Jiffy Pop, is that a staple?
Yes. It's always in there. And I have the long extension so we can cook it, not burn your hand. And then this one has the utensils and aluminum foil.
Okay, cool.
And then the cooler. And this has like the extra propane first aid kit, trash bags, just water bottles, dog food, dog leashes, miscellaneous stuff like that. And that's it.
And what's this thing? The scuttle?
The scuttle. So it's just like a big fry pan wok thing. You can cook anything you want.
That's been pretty handy for you, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been amazing.
Oh, hey, look. It's time for breakfast. And there's bacon! Yay! There are these 3 lakes, and we're trying to bushwhack cross country to them. So we're just wandering through the woods. It's kind of a trail. Folks have been walking through here, obviously, between that place where we've been camping and these lakes. And yesterday a couple people walked through camp. We don't know where they came from or where they were headed, but they were trying to find these lakes too. We were bushwhacking trying to find a lake. And on Google Maps it's green, right? So we don't know exactly what it looks like, but we think we're here.
Cross that way? Yeah. No. Well, I mean, where's that other
I don't know if you can hear the water trickling. Skunk cabbage here is magnificent.
That way. Is this the biggest one? No, like that.
Not sure how clear the water is. This looks pretty nice. It looks pretty clear, doesn't it?
Judge.
Then we walked back to camp. Get it? Backwards.
if you can do this, big boy. Wait.
Game Boy.
That thing's big, eh? I set it back up. Am I a good helper?
Yep.
You're ready. Is it hard?
Remember, Dustin had to do this his freshman year in Vancouver.
Push down.
What do you think he's doing, Mom? This one has a lot of knots in it. Yeah, I think Dad should. Don't think we should do that one. It has too many knots. Right, Dad? That one has too many knots. Can't even get the axe out.
What?
There you go. Right back up there, Chase.
Are you sure there might be too many knots?
No, just careful.
Can you hammer it when it's already in there, stuck in there?
No.
It's not coming out. That was luck. I loosened it for you. That was luck. I loosened it for him. I loosened it for him!
How do you think this game's going so far?
So far, I'm pretty sure that I'm winning.
This game's going.
I have a good teammate.
No way! How? What? Mom, you lost the ball. It's in the tree.
Yeah, it's way up there, too.
Oh, they hit it!
So this is a little further south from where we're camped. But that was as far as I wanted to go, because with the canopy and the tall truck, couldn't get past that tree without driving off into the mess. And once you got up here, there was a log in the road anyway. Although we do have a chainsaw with us, so that could be dealt with. But this is really down to a single track. So we're going to walk in. There's some streams up here, see what we can find. Yeah, but you can't get back. Andrea's going to jump across the river. Well, go ahead.
My socks wet, but I made it.
Okay, we're going to try fly fishing here. Later we'll look at the camera and see if there were really any fish to be caught.
Mom, I found a place where I'm gonna stay for a little. It's like a good chair.
Andrea floating a fly down to the end. Andrea's fishing, flipping her fly in this pretty little spot right here. Oh, there it goes down the stream. Floating down. Floating, 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 floating. Let's go see if there's any fish in here. Cody, what position are you in? Are you tied with your dad at this point?
No, I'm going ahead.
Oh.
Where I'm going to stay.
A little tiny bit high.
That was 10 feet high.
No, I'm helping you come for real.
I'm still videoing.
Yeah, you missed.
What was that?
A little high. Still a little high.
It's just an H.
Now a little low.
Don't get nervous.
Way low.
The last one, I think.
Little high.
Ah!
I beat Cody.
How do you think this is?
So Andrea's up, right?
That means he's never heard of deagles.
Oh. Bullshit.
Oh, what's up? A little bit to the right. Oh!
She's getting nervous. She knows that can walk.
Oh, just low.
Come on.
Just low.
Last shot.
Tied.
Tied with Daryl.
We're like this far away.
Cody, stack them on top of each other.
Cody and I are out already.
I didn't see.
Way above.
Oh,
Hit it.
shit.
Yes. Right next to the old one. Yes. High. Yes. High.
Low. That's really low. A little to the left.
It went through the bottom. I think this is. How do you think the game's going?
I think everybody's going down. That's what I think.
How do you think this game's going so far?
I'm winning.
I think this is.
I think it's great. Okay, Daryl shot 3. We're out of ammo. Andrea's got 3. If she hits it, she wins. If she doesn't, it's tied.
Pick him up.
Ooh, that was close.
Ladies and gentlemen, can she do it? She missed.
Oh! So it ends in a tie.
I was closer than you, though.
I have the fancy image stabilization on my camera.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I was just holding it in my hand.
I'm going home. I'm going home. Been a long time now and I'm going home.
This is the Odd Man, out.